You're finally awake. Don't be scared. You're in my home, silly. And you've been resting in my bed. No, you're not dreaming. But you'll probably think that you were once you're back home. I know that you've been having a hard time recently. And I thought it was finally time for some direct assistance. We're not really supposed to do things like this. Most of our work is a lot more subtle, but sometimes, on rare occasions, it's necessary to give a little extra help, so I brought you here. I'm sorry. You're right. You have no idea who I am, do you? I'm your fairy godmother. I know. I'm sure you definitely think you're dreaming now, but you've heard of Cinderella, right? Based on a true story. For real. What do you mean, why do I look like this? Because that's what you asked for, silly. Well, you didn't ask for it on purpose, but we all appear as what you need most. Cinderella needed a loving mother figure, and you needed, well, this, I guess. What? Home? Don't be so worried all the time. I'll send you home when I'm convinced you're feeling better. Don't worry. I'm gonna take really good care of you until then. Shh. Don't think of it so much as kidnapping. Think of it as an intervention. Now, come here and put your head on my lap. You need to relax. No resisting. I have fairy magic, you know, and I can use it on you, though I'd much prefer you do it yourself. Good. Now, just relax. I know that I probably seem like a very strange thing to you. You may not even really ever believe that any of this was real. But I promise, I'm only here to protect you. I've been watching you for, well, your entire life, of course. But recently it seems like you're going through some really stressful things. I can't make that stop. Fairy rules, after all. We're really not supposed to directly affect your lives. But I wanted so badly to at least give you a peaceful moment to look back on when you're having a hard time. So that, at least, you could maybe close your eyes and remember my room here in the fairy kingdom. The soft white bed, the twinkling lights, the smell of water and trees. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the human world is so difficult. You know, it's you humans that make it so hard on yourselves. But the gods said that you needed complete free will and total detachment from the spirit world. I'm sorry. It's honestly amazing that you've all lasted this long. I'm sorry. I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean that I admire you. Humans are so strong and resilient and adaptable. You're able to survive and make the best of even the hardest situations. Of course, there are some bad humans. You all have greed, hate, ego. They're all things that play major roles in all of humanity. And yet, some of you aren't like that at all. Some of you are kind and selfless. Some of you put your own lives on the line to save others. Some of you fight for things that Some of you fight for things that don't even affect you. And you think only of how to better the world that you live in. That's the kind of thing that drew me to humans. It's why I wanted to be a fairy godmother. Your lives are so short. And yet some of you accomplish such greatness. You may not think it, but every small act of kindness makes a difference. You don't have to achieve world peace, or become famous, or cure diseases to have accomplished something amazing. You don't have to do anything except for be kind to yourself and others. And I see you trying. I see you doing your best despite everything. It is truly amazing. I'm so proud of you. I hope that you can be proud of yourself and love yourself one day too. You can stay with me for a while longer, but remember, when I send you home, I will always love you. I will always be watching, and I'll always be there with you when you need me most. I hope you won't think it's all a dream, but fairy magic has a way of doing that to humans. Try to rest. I'll rub your head and stay here with you until you feel better. Yes. Then I promise I will send you home. I may have kidnapped you, but I had no ill intent. Oh, and you can never tell anyone that you were here, or we'll both be in big trouble, okay? Good. I thought I could trust you. That's right. I've always been there, and I'll always be there. You can always call out to me when you need me. There's a lot that I'm not able to do, but perhaps some other time I could visit you in your dreams. Sleep now. Everything's going to be all right. You've worked so hard. I'm so proud of you.